Welcome to the Afters, uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the paywall. This week we are fucking around with Jimmy and Larry, host Omar Apollo podcast, relatively early.
What a cunty big boy.
What a cunty.
What do you call BTG?
Yeah.
Big tall gay?
No. Big gay talent, BGT.
Oh, big gay talent.
Coming to you live on this beautiful May day here in the Lower East Side of the Isle of Manhattan.
The greatest city on earth.
Lawrence.
James.
How are you?
I'm good, dude. How are you? I like potting.
I'm sorry for mis-ethnically gendering your wife,
Yeah, that's racist.
by the way.
I mean, it's so funny. She'll never hear that. But
She's just been acting real Puerto Rican lately, I guess is my point.
I just love the gall that you have on mic to correct me about a detail about my wife like I wouldn't know.
Here's the thing. I know you're a big wife guy, right?
Huge wife guy.
Big wife guy, for the record.
I'd be dead without her.
You'd be dead without a lot of things.
And you.
Including those zins. If anyone were to mis-ethnically gender their wife, it'd be you.
A BD, big dumb J.
H. Big dumb
Jew.
James is... Oh.
Yep.
Big dumb hetero.
Big dumb straight.
Yeah.
What should we? We forgot the fit check when we did this last time. Or not
did we?
forgot it, but we did it way.
Like 30 minutes in.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
Why don't you start?
Oh, okay. I'm wearing Kiko Asics. I don't know.
Those look good.
I don't know the fucking model here.
Are those like the 1130s?
They are the GT2160
Dash S,
Wait,
I believe.
I think I'm getting a call from Ryan. Hey, Ryan, I would love some of those new Novalises that are coming out.
I actually have a tracking number for us.
Woo!
You love talking about how much free shit you get, by the way.
Sorry, you're right. I got to stop doing that. How good is that? You have a different colorway, but the brown and the fucking blue and the little perp.
I think this is like
I've been wearing these like crazy.
I think this is like a gray moss colorway. And I was looking online. They're very affordable.
These are available?
I believe so. Yeah, in that colorway.
What did I say? GT2160. The naming protocol
GT2160
with ASICs is so difficult with these fucking Morse code fucking alphanumeric fucking numbers, dude.
Yeah, but see, real
Names.
fans,
heads.
real heads. It's like there's the 1030, 1130, now the 1260.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Fuck, where? I remember seeing them and they're fucking good.
You got another color that I actually liked. I thought more, and these have been on ice, and I just broke them out. I think these are going to be my most worn sneakers this summer, just because, I don't know. I feel like they go with a lot more stuff. It's like, with sneaker colors, specifically, like when it comes from Kiko's big brain, like as the shit is getting weirder, like this is not a colorway that on its own I'm like, oh yeah, this fits into a bunch of my shit. Oh yeah.
I was watching some Entourage over the bachelor party. No big deal.
Time well spent.
Do you know that they never name Mrs. Ari until I think maybe they name her in season 5? But up until that point, she doesn't have a name.
You're telling me that Entourage is a show that didn't respect women? You don't fucking say.
Bro. And they're $150 on Dover Street, and there's only 2 sizes left, and one of them is my size.
You want to buy them right
I will
now
be buying them
on pod while I go up through my fit. I got Manrese's socks. The jeans are 316 throwing fits, big old jeans.
Which, by the way, I guess this is coming out next week. So for anyone that pre-ordered, you should have them in hand, and I hope that you love them. I don't hope. I know that you'll love them as much as we do.
Yeah. And if you're one of the many people who couldn't get their hands on them because they sold out in fucking 1 minute, and then the pre-order the next day was only up for 24 hours because that was a 25th hour call, a genius call on our part. But still, I would imagine there's a bunch of people that wants the best jeans that exist right now, and you might have an opportunity to maybe add to your collection or get your first pair. The belt is Mon Italy. The pleaser is Hanes. The shirt, which perfectly, honestly, matches the shoes and what kind of inspired the whole fucking fit today, is the Throwing Fits summer shirt in plum. Hopefully, you didn't sleep on this because this will be out at some point in the future, and they're gone.
Oh, I feel it in my plums.
But yo, if there's a fucking 1% chance, God forbid, something happens and they're still available, just look at me.
Why would you put that
Look at me.
Why would you put that out there?
Yeah, you're right. Well, because there's no chance. When is this coming out?
May 16th.
Oh,
So we
that's
dropped
actually,
the shirts 6 days ago. No,
Yeah.
this comes out May 17th. We dropped the shirts a week ago.
Yeah. The hat is Austria. The Rolly, which, oh my God, dude. The amount of watch slander that was levied at me.
I loved that.
Now, I will say that a seed, you don't care about this, but just real quick.
Nope.
A Sea Dweller is much more substantial than a sub because it can go much deeper for all the diving that I'm doing.
It's the Dom of the watch world.
So it does have some wrist presence. He was hating. That to me was hurting my feelings.
Well, good.
Sorry we can't all wear $4 million Cartier crashes to the Met Gala.
Is that how much those cost?
I thought that's why he said that number, because he was talking, because he had like a crazy, I mean, that's a loner for the Met. But,
look, I think that like watches, I don't think that wrist jewels are necessarily not it. It's that like watches, I'm sorry, but like, as we all know, they have jumped the shark. I mean, they're the latest NFT, right? And I'm not saying that you're a watch herb.
No.
But I think that for a lot of people, it's like, oh, you wear a watch? Yeah, you're a fucking watch herb.
Okay. I just use it.
It's as simple as that.
I just use it to tell the time.
No, you don't. It is not running.
It is 12:44.
What day is it?
It is May 8th.
What day of the week is it?
There's not it's not a day date. There's not the day on here. Today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
According to my watch, it's Wednesday.
Okay, point made.
That was amazing. A lot of amazing shit on that podcast. Mainly him just, reading us the boots down or whatever the fuck, slaying us the boots down.
Oh, dude, we were slayed boots down, hunty.
Oh, we were getting chopped. Which new term I learned from high fashion Twitter on.
What is it? Meaning roasting? Chop.
No. It's just like, oh, that's a chop. Like, is that a slay or a chop? That's a chop.
Got it. So it's a
Durs,
derogatory.
This is fucking hetero stolen valor. Because Durs from Workaholics. That was his shit. That's a chop.
Oh, really?
And I did that on The Boys Only, and you went over your head. It went over your dumb, straight head.
It's funny because I think I've seen every episode of Workaholics. That's a show that I would, speaking of Entourage, I would want to rewatch Workaholics. That's
Is it rewatchable?
Is it rewatchable? I would imagine it is. That was like, thanks, woke. That was when comedy was still comedy.
Some of all these books.
Red wedding ring on the fingy, Rolly.
Rolly on the other fingy.
Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand, drinking water, zinning. Oh, zinning, he was like so straight coded, which, yeah.
I mean, bro, like he read you.
Yeah. He did say that he'd rather date you than me, which I love when you ask people that.
I don't ask people that, but we're going to get into that.
Honestly, it could have been worse. It could have been a smoking
What's on your
chick.
dick?
Supreme Hanes, boxer briefs. That's it.
Right.
Oh, and the shades were crap I wear.
All right. I'm wearing Mizuno Wave Riders. Mizunos, are they next up? Maybe, honestly.
I haven't broken my pair out yet. You got peach, which will perfectly match the
fucking the peach. I wanted the blues, but instead of there's a silver. They're both silver, and then they have peach accents, and they have like a kind of like a Kelly blue accent, right? Or like a royal blue.
Yeah, not Kelly green royal.
I said, well, Kelly blue exists. I said, I will let you have. Don't look this up. Why are you wasting time and energy doing that? Because you go, oh, James, you're wrong.
The time wasting is baked in.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the Kelly Blue book.
Yeah, you are. Interesting. But so Kelly Blue does exist in book form in terms of the automotive industry.
Sup it all them Kelly Blue books. Workaholics reference. I let you have the Kelly Blues.
Thank you. That was nice of you.
I was like, all right, whatever. I'll take the peach, but I fucking am loving the peaches.
They're really great. I will say, you're not going to see. Well, speaking of wave riders, get on the wave now because you're not going to see Mizunos yet.
Not necessarily. I got a pair or maybe two from this thing of ours, our favorite Gorp 2.0 store in Manchester.
Thing of ours.
But it's like the model I got was a little too extreme. I haven't really worn them.
It's the one with all the holes.
Yeah, it's like these speed holes, as I call them. They're really thin. Like you can see, I look like the Eskimo, like with the Travis Scott glasses.
Excuse me? No,
what?
no, I know. Yeah.
Sorry, the Inuit person. with the Travis Scott glasses. Yeah. But those ones are like full fucking, like you could fit like fingers through them.
What's crazy is that both of the models, the peach and the Kelly blue books, perfectly go with the summer shirts.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're like I like a little bit of matchy. Would you like wear these peach with our peach shirt, or is that too much?
It depends I like a little matchy or like one bright component of the fit, and the rest is kind of like neutrals or darks or earthy. Mm-hmm. So like obviously when you're wearing silver, or everything's kind of like on the same end of the spectrum. So like silver sneakers with light wash jeans and a white tee, great fucking summer uniform,
great fit. Book it,
easy breezy, beautiful, just like you. But the Mizuno Wave Rider 10s, shout out Mizuno, and yeah, I like them. And
they're really fucking
when I
good.
posted, I got a good response. I think people, like you said, like get on early before they become the next fucking Samba potentially.
They will be posted from my floor when I get home now that we got some good lighting.
Nice. The socks are Bombas. Once again, never seen a homeless person wearing Bombas. Prove me wrong. The shorts are big ol' jean. Are these jorts?
Let me see. No, they're
not.
Canvas.
They're canvas. They're like a hardy canvas from Colin Meredith Studios. Colin, genius. Talk about Gorp 2.0. This guy was one of the fucking main dudes on Arc System A.
Really?
And
then
he went
rocked.
Yeah, and he went and did his own thing. And it's surprisingly affordable for like an independent guy doing big brain shit out of Vancouver. I wore a pair of his pants once on a previous Boys Only, but these are some shorts I've been waiting to bust out. Finally, we got an 80-degree day down to the fucking kneecaps, and the pocket systems are like so. We talked about how Colbo doesn't have like back pockets. This almost is like has an engineer garments level pockets where I have not even figured out the pocketing systems yet.
Right, where you're going to put, you're like, I'm figuring out where I'm going to start putting my
in a
stuff.
way that I love, where it's like, no, I put shit like, all right, it's always phone on the left front, keys on the back front. Sorry, phone on the front left, keys in the back left, wallet in the back right, miscellaneous shit like AirPods, chapstick, jewelry from walking through a rough neighborhood,
right,
in the right front.
Where are we gonna do?
But I'll put shit in my pocket, and it'll just like disappear. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I just have yet to learn the pocket systems so far.
Remember when we were gonna have a whole conversation about pocket configuration, and I don't think we ever did. Well, can I do mine?
Yeah. What's yours?
Phone in the right front.
Insane.
Left front is the miscellaneous cornucopia: AirPods, keys, Zing.
Keys are not miscellaneous. Keys are integral.
Yes, that's fair.
But there, how many? Let me see your key situation. Do you have them on you?
Yeah, 1 second. No, I don't have them on me, but I'll get them.
Because I want to know. I think it depends on how many keys you have. Like I have a robust amount of keys, and we have a lot of keys for the new Global HQ. All right, so you got. Which, by the way, apparently you're not supposed to show keys because people can 3D print them. You have very few keys. You have a. Well, you have two.
I was not holding my mic. I think it's a lot of keys.
No, you have two office keys. You have a bottle opener. You have
look, it's a custom bottle opener. Look what it says.
Billy Kirk made in America. 1999.
The other side.
Oh, 4 pins.
They made it for me many years ago.
You have two keys at what is this?
Front door mail key.
What is this?
Oh my god, dude.
Sorry, what? And then a fob. What do you call me? Here, let me show you my keys.
And then my keychain, which says Airbnb guests leave no trace. I don't know why I bought it. Oh, I thought you were gonna do toss to me. All right.
Don't show them on camera, bro.
I'm not. Okay. We got, what is this for?
That's a gym pass.
Oh, gym pass. Never heard of it. What's this one?
That's a bike lock key.
Bike lock key. Fob for your front door.
Yeah.
Your two office keys. And then I'm assuming these guys are front door mail key.
What?
Those?
This is a key to my parents' place, I think.
Oh.
And that's a mail key. And that's a front door key. So the front door key and fob are redundant. That's a lot of keys. That can't go front pocket.
That can't.
This can't go front pocket.
But you think this is front pocket worthy?
No, too many keys.
So you sit on them?
Yeah, I go back left.
That's. You'd rather sit on all those keys than keep them in the front, resting on your thigh.
I have cheek meat. You have no cheek meat. Whatever you put in your back pocket is touching spine.
True, dude.
You can't have keys on spine.
You get my back blown out by a fucking novelty keychain over here.
Also, they're off to the side. It's like I'm not sitting on them. They're not like, you know.
And then I do wallet, back right, and then
so we do that the same.
And then back left is that's a free cheek.
Oh wow. I'm always shocked. Yo, leave your pocket configuration.
Yeah, let us know.
I'd actually be very curious. I'm always shocked at people that do phone in back pocket.
Oh, I hate that. Jenna does that when she doesn't have a bag.
Girls.
Yeah, but
I'm talking.
But that's
dudes, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, my thing is just like, you know, I
because
have
girls don't have big front pockets.
We're both iPhone case guys, which like, okay, call us a pussy if you want, but like, yo, fucking glass on ass, like with an iPhone, that shit is gonna get fucking broken at some point.
I mean, yeah, you're just gonna sit on it. Also, you're not gonna feel the buzzes. But girls don't have front pockets, so I understand that they go back pocket. They have small front pockets.
Yeah, they are not deep enough, which is something that like we know a lot about because when we do our mesh shorts, we have to like make sure that the pockets are deep enough
Give it the pocket
for
test.
the big old fucking iPhone.
And the back pocket's got to fit the wallet.
Yeah. Okay, moving on up in your fit check.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm wearing an Our Legacy shirt. It is a silk shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It is I want to say mud dyed.
Yeah?
I died in the mud.
Hiroki style. Raise price.
I don't know if that's true. So don't call me that.
Well, but Vism always did mud dyes. That's
sure.
Yeah.
We talk about how clothes have sentimental attachments and reasons why we never throw them out. I will always have a sentimental value attached to the shirt because my brother and his wife had a beautiful baby boy.
We can say this now.
We can say this now.
Okay.
Because she posted on
Uncle
Instagram.
Jimmy.
Uncle Jimmy. Sexy Uncle Jimmy. No,
Congrats,
that doesn't work.
brother.
That doesn't work. No sexy Uncle Jimmy.
Bad dap. Ugh.
Well,
That
I didn't know you were going.
That ring is that's real, dude. Does that hurt your finger?
No, we're good. No, it doesn't hurt my finger. What? Wearing it?
Congrats to you and Ian, and I guess we're not going to say his wife's name.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Say it.
We're not saying the name of the kid. Did they?
No.
Okay. They named him. Her. Him? Her.
They named him.
Him.
Of course they named him.
I forgot. No, I forgot the gender.
Like fucking Elon Musk.
They named it after. They named him after an A6 shoe model.
Oh, so I met him. That's funny. So I met him. I met my nephew like within a week of him being born, and you know everything went great. Healthy, happy baby boy. I met him, and we were gonna have like a big family gather, or not family, just like my parents. I believe her mother was there visiting from out of town. And what's happening? You good?
Yeah, I'm just adjusting my wire.
And I was like, all right, let me wear something that, and this is interesting. We'll talk about this a second. Wore the shirt. I don't know if we got to bleep that, but the baby gets put in my hands.
No, I didn't even catch what you
Baby
said.
gets put in my hands, and I'm like, you know, incredible. I'm staring into his eyes. This is my nephew. I'm an uncle now. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Life is incredible. Like, I can't believe we're just on this small blue marble. Nothing else matters except for the well-being of your fellow human. And 3 seconds after holding this beautiful boy, he rips a fucking fart.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ringing off so loud. And maybe I'll post this now. But my brother captures a photo of me dying laughing. I'm like, ah! Like everyone is just cracking up.
He ripped ass.
And I'm like, yo, that's a sign of trust.
Yeah, when you get fart around something.
Like when a dog is shitting and it looks at its owner, that's because it's in the most vulnerable position. It wants to know that you got its back. That's true. That's science.
Like this.
Damn, even when you're popping ass, you got no ass. That's true. I'm like,
Thank God Elmore's not here.
He feels so comfortable in his uncle's arms that he just went, ah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like 2 seconds go by, everyone's still laughing, everyone's cracking up. All of a sudden, excuse me, I just feel wetness all over here. Damn. And I'm like, oh, and I have this baby in my hands. And I'm like, he's shitting. A guy ripped a fucking poo that was like liquid, just liquid.
So that was a shart, not a fart?
Yes. Turns out it was a huge shart. You know, he gets taken from my hands. I have this shirt on. I have a t-shirt on underneath. It goes through, it saturates this shirt. It goes through the shirt, the t-shirt underneath I'm wearing. It's over the couch. Hilarious. Incredible. Again, this kid felt so comfortable in my arms that he just pooped all over me.
I was going to say, he maybe didn't like the fit, so he shit on it. Literally.
So even though this is a silk shirt, immediately threw in the wash, so it looks a little rumpled, but I actually kind of like it. And I was wearing this shirt, and I want to, maybe this is a discussion that we can open up to the whole channel here. I was wearing something else, and then I was like, and it was kind of like, honestly, it was like, you know what, this is something that I don't really mind if it gets like spit up on or burped up on.
Right.
Which is funny that I like actually had that thought before pulling up and getting fucking pooped on.
True. You have to consider that with a kid,
But it was
right?
a bit, for sure. And, there's
A
obviously
baby.
like burp clothes or burpee rags or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I had the fit on and I was like a little nervous. I was like, is this how, because it's like, this is obviously going to be, well, every moment in our lives is like a photographable moment. But these are like the photos.
True.
No, I mean, anyone's life.
No,
these are the photos that are going to
surveillance
like,
state, bro.
these are photos that you're going to be like hung up on the fridge for 30 years.
It's the first meeting.
Yeah. This is a photo that you're going to like show them when, they're like 10 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, whatever.
That's when you shit on Uncle Jimmy's Legace.
Which, by the way, I can't wait to embarrass the fuck out of him when he's dating his first girlfriend, boyfriend, or they, them, or whatever.
Right.
They, them friend.
Well, it's all about, how he's raised.
Yeah.
That's
just
a nature versus nurture joke, obviously.
Oh, okay. Just embarrassing the fuck out of them in front of their first partner.
When he chooses to be fucking gay.
Yeah.
No.
And if he
I
chooses to be raised or to be a man. Or a boy.
Right, exactly.
See?
Totally. 100%.
Oh my God, it's too woke. But I was like, yo, I'm wearing this kind of like, this is going to be such a Kodak moment that I should look nice or at least wear clothes that are going to stand the test of time and not be one of those photos where like you look back at an old photo of your dad and he has like a crazy haircut from the 70s or whatever. Or, your mom's wearing some crazy fucking jeans that were like such the trend of the time. I was like, I gotta wear something.
You want to be timeless.
That is going to at least, I think, be timeless. Let me put on this like gray blue, nice little button up underneath a navy blue t-shirt. I think that this is both like practical, functional, but for the weather and everything, but will like still look good 10, 20, 30 years from now.
So what you're saying is if you're anticipating a Kodak moment, don't dress like a super gremlin.
Well, nice. But I think that's maybe a decent way to like just think of a fit. Like if you're like a little doubtful of whether you're like doing too much or doing too little, just like, is this fit like, I don't know, relatively timeless?
Could I end up on a Zood board?
Well, no, because you'd look like a fucking... I don't know. Like, does that ever?
You're talking about being timeless or classic. Yes, mainly if I'm going to be around my family, because I'm not trying to offend anyone with like my wild, crazy sensibilities, which I really don't even have to begin with.
Oh, will this fit enable me to drink a Larry's dozen of buds that my mom's hiding in the basement?
What's the movement with the fucking armhole?
Yo, speaking of Fort Lickerdale and how like white trash and I hate to use this word, but it's the word that other people have used in like my DMs talking about it. It is fucking ratchet as hell. Mm-hmm. There's a dude pulled up on a motorcycle, on a moped next to like our Uber. Yeah. And then some like hot chick was like on a speed bike with like her thong out and everything. And he was like trying to chat her up. This guy had like no teeth. He was like 40 years older than her. He had a Budweiser shooting sleeve, which is so like for this motion.
That's so sick, dude.
Yeah. He had Bud elbow.
I'm trying to think of an Allen Iverson pun.
He had the answer. More Budweiser.
Yes.
Hey, what are you drinking? I got the answer. Another Bud.
Peep the sleeve. Dude, where do you even buy a Budweiser shooting sleeve? And someone please send me the link so I can get one for the summer.
I think he must like, how Zyn has Zyn rewards? There must be like a bit like Bud rewards or something.
Oh, so that meme that like obviously like was going viral and then like we flipped it or I think Max flipped it for a pack. Jenna is literally using, she's doing the Zyn rewards.
Well,
I got a Zyn reward wife. And you can get like crazy. It's not just like your reward is more Zins. Like it's
your reward is a Louis belt.
There's like crazy like fucking Dyson hair products and like they have you need to have thousands of points.
You're doing it. You're doing your part.
Oh, dude, you already know I'm holding up my end of the bargain for sure. But I was just dying. I think the meme inspired her. She was like, why are you throwing these away? She's like, let me get the rewards program going. So it's under, so Jenna Blackwell has a Zyn rewards account. So I just give her my tins.
You can get Apple AirPods. How many points does she have? Do you know?
Oh, we just started. I think one tin is like barely any points.
Is like what, 1 point?
No, maybe like 10 or something.
All right, well, you need to have, 900 tins to get yourself a Samsung Smart TV. But you're going to be like Michael Scott with the fucking 10-inch plasma.
The little guy.
Sonos, you already have Sonos, but another 900 tins.
I also have already a giant Samsung
How about
TV.
a pizza? I just said that. Pizza oven. How about that?
Is it the Umi?
I don't know, but only 865 tins needed. It just says pizza oven.
Oh.
You can get an iPad for 675 tins.
iPad, what am I, mom? Does your mom have an iPad?
I don't know.
My mom does. Like, I don't know anyone who has like an iPad besides a parent. That's
all,
funny.
All my friends do. It's better.
Really?
It's better than this fucking bullshit. I honestly want to get an iPad in this.
Oh, and then you
what are
clip
talking-
it into the keyboard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
I
you're.
don't do any work, so
Exactly.
that's why I have this fucking embarrassing fucking laptop because it's just the internet machine.
Your streetwear laptop. That's funny that Jenna is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you guys are really settling into a nice like domestic situation
with Zyn rewards
with the nicotine.
Speaking of not settling into a good, I wouldn't say domestic situation.
Wait, sorry, I'm not done with my fit check.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Bottega, Hanes, Vintage Versace, Lower Side's Finest. Not drinking a Diet Pepsi because it's very early in the day.
I was surprised because like I'm actually surprised you didn't crack it now that it's 1:03 p.m.
Not on an empty stomach.
No, really? You get too hopped up on caffeine?
I don't need it. I didn't sleep that much last night, not because of any nefarious reasons. I was just out till 1 because the ranges.
Double overtime win for the blue shirts.
Which happened 8 days ago.
Yeah.
Or 9 days ago.
Hopefully we're
breaking
in
news.
the Eastern Conference Finals, dude.
Yeah. What a game. All right. Speaking of settling into domestic.
I wanted to tell you a story. You have not heard this story. Everyone is going to hear it for the first time. So obviously I talked about the wonderful fashion night out I had with my brother after the Met Gala.
Yeah.
At the cool VIP after party, I saw someone that we both know. I'm not going to say who this person is, but this dude was, I hadn't seen him in a long time. I'll tell you off mic, he's fucking smashed. And we're catching up and he basically forced upon me 3 bags of mushrooms, not like stems, but like, good kind of, gummy situation, branded shit, right?
3 bags?
Yeah, he had a whole fucking bag full, a whole pouch. And he like wouldn't not let me leave without him bearing gifts.
Okay.
So I take him back to my brother and I'm like looking at the milligrams and we're like fucked up and I'm trying to like figure out, I'm like, okay, let's just do this one. This one seems like the chillest. So like,
like they're all different strengths?
they're all different flavors and I don't know if it's even the same company, whatever. So we take these gummies and at a certain point I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, are you feeling anything? And we're just having fun. We were just having a classic night out. We're bonding, obviously, we're celeb spotting. We're dancing to the, beautiful tunes from Zach Bia, etc.
Oh, your favorite vibe curator who informs your music tastes, Algo?
My brother,
for sure.
the next day was like, yo, I felt kind of crazy when I was leaving. He was like, I tried to call an Uber and I couldn't like figure it out. And what had happened was he did like a drop down thing on his phone and like shut off his cellular data. So he had to like buy a cab. He had cash. So he's fine. He got home.
But he
totally
didn't
fine.
realize he'd done that.
Right.
Okay. He was on airplane mode trying to get the Uber?
Yeah.
That's not how that works, Doug.
Yeah, he was trying to get an Uber from 50,000 feet.
You're trying to book a flight by hitting the airplane mode button.
So I bring all the mushrooms home and then and they're all in the fridge. And the next day, I'm letting Jenna know she knows this guy as well.
The next day, the day we pod.
Yeah, the next day, the day we pod, right? No. Well, even that morning, right? I woke up.
Okay.
I'm about to leave to meet you to pod, and I'm like explaining, the fucking, oh, I got these treats from the homie, whatever.
Don't cook with these.
And she's like, cool, whatever. She talks to that guy. And it turns out that
like that day.
Yeah, she to thank him and
Yesterday.
was like, is there any information? Well, but again, this is coming out. Okay.
But we're recording today.
Right. So she's like, like, can you break these down for me? Like, you're the expert, like explaining it. And he was like, okay, so like those 2 bags are shrooms and that other one those are MDMA gummies. And she relays this to me and she was like, which one did you and Doug take? And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, we weren't rolling face, but we took MDMA. And the best part is, as I was leaving the house to come here and pod with you, while I was feeling perfectly fine to podcast, I was like, yo, maybe I'll do a little microdose. I potted on Molly yesterday.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow. That's mad funny. How do you think you did?
Do you remember, if we go back, can I read a text? This is
I was literally pulling these up.
Why don't you, you texted me before the show and I was walking my dog and thinking about.
I thought you were fucking with me.
No, read what I didn't even know.
All right, so we did our regular, like,
yeah. What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? I'm wearing this.
Do you need a Diet Pepsi, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 texts from you, all in the span of between 11:56 and 11:57. You confirmed that I'm wearing the plum shirt.
Right. Oh, right. We had the discussion.
Plum shirt too, right? I'm in peach. Also gonna get us bevs and head in. I'm in such a good mood. Smiley face, but with a colon parenthetical, not like an emoji. Feeling like $1 billion. Me, please don't get fucked up before potting. You, I shan't.
Dude, and honestly, like, they're...
But you did.
I drugged myself. Now, listen,
God.
I think it's one thing to like, yeah, a little microdose. It's beautiful outside. We're selling these beautiful shirts. We're gonna have a good boys only. But yeah, dude, I was on Molly.
That's awesome. Wow.
So my bad to you in the audience. That's unprofessional.
No, now, no wonder you were like enthralled with the shirts. You were like, I was like, why? He's really.
Why do these feel so good?
Oh, the peach on nips on peach. I was wondering, not wondering,
I wasn't
but
like,
I was like,
by the way, I wasn't rolling face because the dosage is not.
I knew you were like, I was like, oh, this guy's really hungover. This guy's different than sober Larry.
Yeah, you know,
and I knew that.
You knew me well
and
enough.
after knowing you for 12 years, I feel like I'm like, oh, that's 1 beer Larry, that's 3 beer Larry, that's 40 beer Larry, that's mushroom Larry, that's
whatever
weed pen Larry,
other
you know?
Larrys. There's a lot of different Larrys.
That's 30 pen and weed pen. That's 30 beer and weed pen Larry. That's 2 beer and weed pen Larry.
I
like,
contain multitudes, and I hate,
I know the permutations.
I hate my reputation as a party boy, but
you took Molly
I literally took Molly before
in the
work.
AM.
Bro, I did,
You're like, oh, you don't want a Pepsi before noon? I'm like, nah. And you're like, meanwhile, you're fucking on Molly.
I literally was in such a good mood. I'm like, I'm gonna get in early. I'm gonna set up, bro. I did Molly at 10 a.m. So anyway,
MDMA gummies are legit. I prefer, yeah.
But like, and it was funny because my brother then was like, "Do you have any pictures of us from last night?" And I'm like, going through my phone, I'm like,
You don't take pictures.
we were taking like selfies, like we were just like we were rolling, just having fun, and someone was like a party goer, a young lady was like, "Oh, I got this. Let me do it." She's like, "Go pose, have fun." Like, you know, everyone's in a good mood. I don't know if she was on Molly too, but the pictures are absolutely ridiculous. Like, we're just fully.
Do they look worse than? Are your eyeballs just like saucers?
No, but I can show you. Speaking of Super Gremlin, the funniest one I'll show you, and you can maybe judge for yourself how fucked up we are. But it's really funny. I'm like, well, that's why you tried to call an Uber with your phone basically off, because you were fucking on.
I don't know if that's okay. Yeah. Are you just doing this the whole night?
Are these
with your
the?
grill?
Yes. Would you say these are the faces of two guys on Molly?
2 demons on Molly?
Super Gremlins.
That is. About to do a sick pop culture reference. The Disgusting Brothers. The Disgusting Brothers. Right there. Wow.
Yeah.
I
thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But again, it's like it's their.
No, I don't know who this guy is.
When I tell you, you'll be like, "Oh, duh."
Right.
But what's crazy is that, like, and maybe this is I don't do a ton of Molly.
Great drug.
But I agree, especially for like concerts. Duh. I mean, obviously, this isn't fucking breaking news here. The way the gummies are like dosed out is that like you can take, at least according to the packaging, because then I was like, let me actually like read what the fuck these vibes gummies are about, and it's like 1 to 3. Good time, and then they said like whatever, then 3 to 5 up all night. So it's like, I'm like, okay, so I guess you could also pod on one of these.
Sure.
Seemingly.
Now you're becoming.
We gave one to Rylan. We saw Rylan. I'm like, yo, you want some mushrooms? I gave him MDMA. I'm fucking out here like a fucking pervert.
Well, you're a big. Yeah, never mind. Are you gonna become like a tech bro that's like, yeah, man, like a little MDMA with your coffee, you're fucking good for the day, it expands your mind, you can really sell these shirts.
Well, I don't know if people like thought the pod was like really good or as good as normal or whatever, but like I straight up biohacked myself for work, and I had no idea.
Yeah, so if you're listening now and you didn't listen to the Boys Only from May 8th, go back and have yourself a little gander.
It's funny. I think
go back and listen to it again with that information.
Was I laughing more at you? Like, excuse me, because you're very funny.
I thought that you were either, because you'd been out late, I thought you were either very hungover and like overcompensating, or like still a little tipsy, or like you had like had like a hair of the dog.
The funniest thing about that is that I had gotten myself, I was in such a good mood that I also got a little Modelo Tall Boy, which I was gonna.
What does that have to do with it?
Honestly,
why do those have to do with? Why do those correlate?
Can we like pretend I didn't say that, and can I like do the bit that I wanted to do, but then decided not to because I was like, it's not the right time.
I think you should just drink the Tall Boy after the afters. If that's
But I want to do the joke that I was gonna do.
so,
So
you want me to monologue for what, like 45 seconds?
no. It was gonna be like we were gonna be talking, and I was gonna go, oh fuck, I forgot something.
Oh, where's he going? I wonder where Lawrence is going to. We have a shared kitchen with our office mates, and we're slowly filling up with Diet Pepsi and some booze that we got as housewarming gifts from. Shout out all the boys at Mildred. Can't wait to pop that Champers with you. And then I don't know. I think we might have like not a housewarming here, but maybe at a. We didn't do it on mic. Now you gotta go. You gotta go outside and buy another tall boy. Now you're committed to this 24-ounce beer. Is that okay with you? I guess it is. Of course it is. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink it on the street, dude.
Oh, sick. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're done. So this has been another episode. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Omar Pod was awesome.
Yeah.
He rocks. He is. I mean, I like when this doesn't happen a ton. Well, there's two types of guests that I like, right? And I think this is a little bit of a horseshoe theory of like what is my favorite shit. It's like either us getting glazed by the guests, like they know the show, they love the show. I'm talking not about having friends on. I'm talking about like celeb level people. So that would be like a Mia Khalifa. And then I love the other end of the spectrum, which again creates an awesome pod, hence the horseshoe, which is then someone who's like clowning us, but in like a fun, lovable way. And I feel like Omar was that.
Sure.
The latter.
He was a lot of fun. And he wants to fuck me. This is another episode of The Afters.
Does,
I know.
dude.
This has been another episode of The Afters with Jimmy and Larry. Larry now gets to drink 2 beers at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. Whoopsie, did the bit. Now I got to drink the beer. Whoopsie. I pulled a Larry.
My bad.
Whoop. All right, let's get the F out of here
Yeah.
because we got a lot of work to do. Chef, take us out.